Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video with me, Blackwell, here at Blackwell TV. Don't forget we are an official ambassador for Green Man Gaming, so head to greenmangaming.com to get money off top titles. Anyway, on to today's video.
Alright, we've got another day of daily challenges for you today. It is the 16th of August 2023, and here are your daily challenges. You'll get a gold star if you complete all 6. Build a floor or wall decoration in a camp 5 times, or a workshop 5 times. Collect 20 wood, complete a daily quest. Cripple a mole miner's head twice, or 2 mole miners' heads. Kill 5 mole rats and level up. Not too shabby at all there. We've got a free reroller, so bear that in mind as well. I've not actually finished my weeklies as well, so I might do some of those a bit later on. I'm not sure just yet. I've got a lot of work to do. With Instagram posts and scheduling other videos for Modern Warfare and so on. So yes, here we are. Build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop or a camp. You don't need to keep it, you just need to do it. So we're going to go over here where it's nice and bright. Go into our build mode. This is our own settlement, so we don't have to worry about that. A floor or a wall decoration, so we're on the floor, so let's slap some of these down. Let's go with that. Can we put 5 of these down, or do we have... Yeah, we've got budget, it seems. There's 4 of them. And number 5 is there. So we don't want to keep these, so we're just going to scrap them down afterwards. Get that wood and get that raw leather back sorted. So that's the first one. Shipped off nice and easy. There's one here and it's collect wood. 0 of 20. So I need to do 20 of those. Now I've actually got a wood extractor at my camp. And what's that accounted to? Nothing at all. Right. So that doesn't count. Interesting. That does count as 1. How strange. There is a wood pile kicking around here. And again, as an extractor, that doesn't work either. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, well, it's good to know, so you guys know.
If the scorch to the ferals don't get you, the rest will.
Just going to head over here and boil up some water. I've picked up some dirty water. I'm going to just boil it. There we go, that will do. Right, so we need to go collect some wood and cripple mole miner heads. So what I'm going to do, I'm over encumbered at the moment. Let's see what we got here. Ribeye steak, that's good carry weight. Very easy to get as well, by the way. You go down to Flatwoods and you kill the Brahmin down there, and then you cook it up, the meat, and you get some good carry weight. We're going to go to the White Spring Resort. Now you might be wondering why I'm going to the White Spring Resort. I'll explain when I get there. But we're quite close to Blackwater Mine, and we need to cripple some mole miner heads. However, I want to show you a little bit more than that in terms of, you know, we put out these daily challenges videos, and, well, we could be recouping even more from what we're doing just with a simple recipe. So there's a couple of ways you can buff your XP. You can have a sleep in a bed. If you sleep near your ally, you'll get an extra buff. And also, if you're a carnivore or a herbivore, you can benefit from certain recipes in the game as well. They have advanced rewards and buffs and benefits and that kind of thing. So, what's that? Is that a snallygaster? Is it dead? It's blinking at me. Weird. So we're going to head here. And basically, there are squirrels in the area. And we want them squirrels. Because we want the squirrel bits. I think that might be all the squirrels. I don't know. I can't hear anymore. And that isn't targeting anything. So, those 2 squirrels have given us enough meat, actually, to go cook. So what we're going to do is go and cook a tasty squirrel stew. Now we have carnivore on, at the moment, so we'll get extra benefits from that. Off the top of my head, I can't remember a cooking station in this area. But we'll just hope that there's one up by the Blackwater mine, because that's where we're going to... Okay, that was weird. That's where we're going to cripple some mole miner heads. Cooking station. I'm pretty sure there's all the cooking benches we need, or all the crafting benches we need, are actually at Blackwater Mine. But on the top of my bombs, I can't actually think. Right, there's some heads to be crippled. And there are some crippled heads. Right. So, what have we got? Some ammo, some caps, and some more ammo. Lovely. So there's a weapon workbench there. If I was a cooking station, I'd probably be out this way. Oh yeah. Sit down. Stop being so rude. Right. Wood pile, that helps for our collecting wood. Let's get rid of this guy. Level 100. Alrighty. No, just forget that guy. So we've got a cooking station there and a cooking station here. We'll use this one here. It's nice that they're all in a sort of... It's not necessarily an event area. You know, obviously... I can't remember the name of the event that happened here. Wow, it's been a while. Obviously that event happens anyway. What's it called? Please let me know in the comment below. Blackwater Mine event. What is it called? Uranium Fever. It's called Uranium Fever. I had to Google it. So, yes. Obviously Uranium Fever happens inside there, but like all the benches being out here is quite useful. So if you are in a pinch and you don't know where you're going, I mean, the White Springs is just over there. They've got all the benches as well, so bear that in mind. Right, so if we join a team, and then we can actually go turn serendipity off, pop super duper on, and hope we can craft tasty squirrel stew. And that gives us a bonus 20% apparently. So you need boiled water, salt, squirrel bits, potatoes, and wood. So a lot of those are easy to come by. We're going to craft that up. And then we're going to take the perk cards off, because we want our good stuff back on for our hunting. Serendipity goes back on. Which is bounty, we can go back to what we're using. Expert Commando, probably. And then we have, is it under new? Will it be in new? Yes. Tasty Squirrel Stew. It says it's giving us a bonus of 20%. Now I'm not sure that's supposed to be 20%. I thought it was supposed to be 25%. So let's take a look at our perks. We don't have Strange in Numbers on. So, Travel Agent off. Strange in Numbers on. Plus we've got Class Freak and Starch Genes. And hey ho, a bonus 25%. We've got two of them. So essentially we need to get into the habit of doing this at the beginning of our play session. Now if you're playing for several hours you'll need a few of them, but if you're hopping on to do your dailies, this is an additional 25% XP from all sources. Consider it this, it's 25%, which means every fourth kill you get a bonus kill. That's how much XP you're looking at. So we'll rock one of those for now. And that'll sort us very well on our journeys. Right. So, collecting wood, level up, kill more rats. Level up. That's actually a daily challenge. That shouldn't be too difficult. Now we've got the extra buff. How far are we off a level though? We are quite a way off a level. What we'll do is probably re-roll on that one. Yeah, because I don't want these videos to drag out too long, you know. So we'll go to Green Country Lodge, because there'll be some mole rats there. And in the forest area, there's going to be loads of wood. So it'll be very useful to go there. There's also a lumberyard nearby. There's speculation that the insects have been cleared out of that lumberyard, which means that there could be some kind of map evolution there in the near future. I won't say more than that, but that's all I know. That's why I won't say more than that. There's a mole rat. It's dead. Where's your friend? There. That's 2. 2 cheeky mole rats. Murdered. Right. We are close to the lumberyard. It's the Gilman Lumber Mill. So, yeah. It was sort of rumoured that the lumber mill has been cleared of insects. And it would make a lot of sense because it's in the starting area of the game, isn't it? So having something more useful for new players housed here would make a lot of sense. But what could it be? What on earth could it be? Because having ticks is a bit strange. You've just started the game. Here's some ticks. That's terrifying, horrible things. Right. I'm also doing a bit of research today into the enemies in the game. So I'm trying to find out the critical areas of every enemy in the game. And now that's not necessarily the weakest point, but sort of when you shoot an enemy in concentrated fire, which region of the enemy gives you the yellow numbers? Which is why I'm using concentrated fire to shoot just bits of the enemy, and that's the headshot, isn't it? For the tick, it's giving you the headshot. Alrighty. So there's all this wood here that I cannot actually loot. That's a shame. But there is all this out here that you can. Apparently all that is one log. Okay. I've just looked at those logs and I'm thinking to myself, I know where we can get this the good wood from. While there is some wood here, the best wood in the game is at a friendly little event called Flashneck Day, and it's a lot better for this. So we're going to head over to Flashneck, which is in Helvetia. I hear another tick. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're going to head over to Helvetia because there's a wood shop. Well, it's not a wood shop. I think it's outside the cheese shop, actually. No, I want to say the wax shop. Is it a wax shop? Candle shop? I think that's where the wood store is. But I might be wrong, actually. I can't recall now. No, I think it's closer to the river. I think it's the butcher. I think it is where the butcher lives or works. This yellow house here. So there's a big wood store here, look. Now, I want to just test it. We'll take one wood pile, and it goes up to 9. 8 wood scraps added. We'll take the next one, it goes up to 10. Right, if we go into our perks, and we go to luck, if we put on woodchucker, is it going to help us? Is it doubling? No. I mean, the wood that we're taking is, but it's collections rather than pieces of wood that we need. So it's still going up in 1, but we are actually taking more wood for it. There we go, we can spam collect there and we'll get all the ones we need. And apparently copper squatter's finished as well. Superb. So woodchucker helps your numbers, but it doesn't help your collections. Back to serendipity because it's a massive help of the card. And we've got some other bits and pieces there from that event finishing. I don't think we're over encumbered, so we're okay. There is a water source over here, so it might be useful getting some dirty water, because it's better to collect it from a river than a sort of a fountain, because the fountain animation takes a while. Right, so there we go. We need to kill 3 more mole rats and level up. How long have we got on the video? We are 15 minutes into the video as it is. Mole rats. Where do mole rats live then? I reckon this character here is probably picking up some mole rats right now. It is that corner, isn't it? Riverside Manor, where the Pulowski chamber things are. What the hell are they called? Pulowski things. Pulowski Fallout 76. Pulowski Preservation Shelters. Coin operated 1-person Fallout shelters found on the street corner. What a brilliant idea that is. Coin operated. That sounds nuts. However, you head up here, you should get some more rats. More rats. Let's go up to that truck. More rats? Where are you? Perhaps someone's been here. That noon person has been here and taken them all. So what we'll do is we will try and find another world. Just to see if they are still spawning in this area. This world's no longer available. Oh, okay. Let's just try a different world. Yeah, because it'd be worthwhile knowing if we could fast travel away and find some mole rats elsewhere, but it'd be good to know if there's a dedicated spawn still here or not. So perhaps we'll re-roll the level up one for now, because you know the video's 18 minutes long as it is. I don't really want to be dragging this video out to 30-40 minutes or whatever, just as we go around West Tech or go around a high level area killing enemies to showcase the build and get the level for the daily challenge. So, you know, if you want to check out the builds themselves, you can go over to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BlackwellTV for that. There we go. Yeah, so it's a dedicated spawn, which is great news. Get some moley boys on the go. Seems there's only 2. That's a surprise. They're known for running around in 3s, so for them to only be 2 here, and also there's only 2 at the Green Country Lodge as well. That's quite a surprise. But I guess if you switch servers, you can flim-flam between the locations and farm the enemies that way. Yeah, we'll check out. We'll re-roll the level up as well to be sure that we've got something we can do. It might be to run a daily op, but we're back down to single mutations now, which is nice. So that's more than feasible. Right, mole rat, isn't it? I was going to say mole miner then, but that's not right. There we go. And one for good luck. Oh, and the radstag just running about. Radstag meat is... I want to say radstag meat's useful for carry weight. But we're not cooking it up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we got a level up, which we're going to re-roll. So, fresh re-roll there. Scrap junk to produce steel. Well, that's very easy. So, scrapping junk to produce steel would include containers, guns, armor, anything really. Just having a look around, you know, see how quickly we can get this together.
I pressed the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello?
Hello.
Hello there?
Hi.
Oh, I think it's working.
It is.
I hate these things.
Okay.
This is Willie May, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors. And he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him, or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. Ever hear of the Watauga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, and Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
It was an interesting account of, you know, how people are and how people explain things. And to be fair, nothing got explained there by Willie, but I tell you what, the audio quality was good, wasn't it? I always forget how good the quality is on these things. Yeah, if you can't find any metal, you know, if you're not taking on any enemies and you can't find any steel, you can go and craft a bulk. At a tinker workbench. Put to bulk. Go down to steel. Make one. And then you want to scrap it down by pressing R. And then going bulk steel. Smashing that down. Don't forget to put it back into your stash box unless you want to lose it if you die. Alakazam. There we go. Willie May's survivor story can go into the stash box as well. So there you have it. That's another run through of the dailies. Let us know if you've got any advice or you've got any guidance on how to do this more efficiently. Alternatively, if you've got any questions and queries, please drop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. Yeah, so let's have a look at our current effects just to make sure that we've got what we're doing. Tasty Squirrels 2 is on 20% because we're not in a team anymore, so bear that in mind. You need to stay in a team for it to be that extra 5% buff. We've got a carry weight plus 40 from the ribeye steak, which I mentioned earlier. If you come here to Flatwoods, there's plenty of Brahmin knocking about. I do believe if you get here early on the server, you don't even need to kill them. I think this one here has Brahmin meat on it, But if you turn up and the server's a bit old, then that meat will spoil. So I think bear that in mind. You don't need to kill all the cows because obviously your meat will spoil. So you kill the Brahmin, you get the meat, go to a cooking station which is very close by, and then you go to. Ooh, I can make a whole pot pie. That's interesting. Ribeye steak. There you go, and that'll give you 40 carry weight based on what mutations and stuff you're running. So there you go, carry weight out the wazoo. What is grilled radstag giving you? That also gives you 40 carry weight, but it gives you 120 hit points as well, so that's really useful as well. But radstags a little harder to come by, but if you know where to look, you should be able to find them. There's some at the White Spring normally, so yeah, plenty of places to get your carry weight from if you need it. That's my final tip for the day. So if you did like this video, by all means give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care of yourselves.